If your horse has a bad back or is prone to back pain, this might be the reason why. My name is Maya Lettinger. I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I teach horse owners how to become their horse's personal massage therapists. Okay, so there are two major back muscles that I'm going to talk about today. Number one is the multifidus, and one is the longissimus muscle. So the longissimus muscle is the big, broad back muscle that runs from the horse's back to the horse's front. This muscle is responsible for extending or hollowing the horse's back. What runs under the longissimus muscle is the multifidus muscle. Now, this multifidus muscle is really interesting, and I'm going to tell you why. So if you imagine the horse's vertebrae, they kind of look something like this. Multifidus does is it has these thin little attachments that attach to those vertebrae, and it's actually responsible for the structural integrity of the vertebrae in the horse's spine. They're innervated, which means they have a nerve that runs through them that monitors where the horse's spine is. Now, the scary thing about this muscle is that if your horse's back is in pain over time, whether through poor saddle fit, bad riding, or kissing spine, this muscle can actually atrophy and shut down. And unfortunately, what that means is that the nerve that's monitoring the spinal integrity of those vertebrae actually is not monitoring it anymore. And what happens is that the longissimus, that big, broad back muscle, it takes over for the function of the multifidus muscle, but because it doesn't have those little attachments deep into the vertebrae, it just can't monitor the integrity of your horse's spine. So this is why it's so important to be ahead of your horse's back pain. So the second that you notice your horse starting to have some pain or soreness from a poor saddle foot or anything else, it's really important for you to get ahead of that issue, because once this damage is done, it's very hard to reverse it, if you even can reverse it at all. This is another reason why it's a really good idea for you to learn how to palpate your horse's back and check for back soreness, so that you can make sure that they're not getting sore and you can fix the issue before it gets this serious. Also a reason why it's really an amazing idea for you to learn how to massage your horse's back, so that when you notice them becoming sore, not only can you step in and check the saddle fit, talk with your vet about some options and get their opinion on things, but you can also actually massage the area yourself and get your horse a lot of relief, so that you're preventing more long-term issues.